Hey, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, next day, wherever you are. Good to see you all. So, as I always say, here we are. Here we are. I wasn't on yesterday. I think I just needed a day to catch up on some things. I did a lot of crocheting, which I'll show you my various projects in different stages of doneness. So good to see you all. Hello, we've got Creepy B5. Hey, Creepy. Top of the morning, peeps. Can't wait for Marilyn and chat. Gotta finish up laundry. Oh, yeah, if you hear my dryer buzz, I forgot to shut it off before it buzzes. So, yep, gotta just keep on top of things, and laundry's one of them, right? Always taming the laundry. Liz Ferris, hi, sweetie. Hello, everyone. The amazing adoptive mom. Don't forget how amazing you are today. Don't forget how amazing you are, honey. Hope you're doing well. Shoot me a text later if you can, if you get a minute. Joel McCoy, howdy, friends. It's Thursday. It's holler time from the holler. That's right. From a holler. I can't call it the holler anymore. I was corrected. So yes, it's a hollow, and we are in the Appalachians, but we're not in Tennessee. We're in Vermont. But yes, I call it the holler. Why not? Why not? A poet from a poet. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, poet. Kimmy Steele. Hey, Kimmy. Good morning, friends. Yes, hello, friends. Makes me think of Doug. Oh boy. You're gonna make me say this. Denver Stevo. Shamil, Shamazel, Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Give us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it always. I doubt I'm gonna get demonetized for that. Nothing's gonna turn us back now. We're headed on the track now, or something like that. Yes, we're going to make our dreams come true. That's right. As we stay grounded. That's what we're talking about today. Oh, dinner. Maya, hi, making dinner. Will be listening. Hi, Maya. Good to see you in here. Susan P. Morning, Marilyn and all. Good morning, Susan P. Oh, Auntie, hello. Hello, good people of the internets. I think good evening is in order, right? Oh boy, Auntie, I've been drinking up a little bit more than I should have today. Oh, you getting ready for New Year's Eve? Yeah, that reminds me, let's do a Xenu Marlene for old time's sake. Let's do it. Yep. All right, Xenu Marlene. And I have tea today, and this is one of my smaller mugs, so sorry you have to look at this guy, but Kelly sent me this mug, and I love it anyways. Xenu Marlene. Oh, clicking all over the place here. Okay. Well, that tasted good. I love this Taylor's tea. It's I think this one is Earl Grey. Yum. Yeah, Liz Ferris told me about it, and now I can't get enough. I gotta order some more, definitely. Pup Groomer, hey, Pup Groomer. Good to see you. Did I say hi to Susan P yet? Hey, Susan P. Can't remember. Oh, No Talk Tony. Good morning, all. Good morning, No Talk Tony. Oh, dogs rule. Puff, puff here. Okay. Yep. Partake. Toke, partake. Xenu Marlene. Yummy Taylor's tea. Yes, and I was very decadent this morning. This might be controversial, but I put a little bit of brown sugar in it, and I put a little bit of cream in it. So I know it's sacrilegious to put cream in your tea. And I'll probably regret it because I'll probably get all like congested and hoarse and you won't be able to hear me, but it tastes really good to me. So I don't know. What do you think, guys? Cream or no cream in your coffee? Yeah. So yeah, as you know, pretty much what these morning musings are about are just things I've been musing over, right? Things I've been thinking about, and this whole internet life can sometimes take on a life of its own, right? And I was thinking about the concept of staying grounded, right? Oh, no cream in your tea. Okay. Yeah. Coffee, yes, to cream. Tea is a no. Well, I put cream in mine. I don't know why. Just tasted good. I don't always do that though. Faye, late but here. That's okay. You're not really late. You're not late at all. No. Okay. So staying grounded. I looked up a few things and I'll just shoot them out to you and see what you think. So this is one of the questions on Google. What does it mean to stay grounded? Staying grounded means maintaining emotional and mental balance, being deeply in touch with yourself, staying focused on the now. These are all things I need to work on, I think. At its core, to quote, stay grounded means that you have the ability to stay calm and connect to the core of who you are in the face of uncertainty. It means that you aren't controlled by the chaos externally, but rather you're in full control of your emotions, thoughts, values, purpose, and the vision you have for your life. So there's a lot of references to being true to yourself, to have control over, your thoughts and emotions and your actions, and to stay grounded, right? To stay centered and to focus on who you are in being true to yourself. Focus, Daniel's son. That's right. Staying grounded means focus, Daniel's son. That's right. Here's the best part. Whatever you want is okay. That's right. That's right. Yes, being true to my self with tea, right? Doug, my friend. Yes, Miss Doug. Yep, I want to keep his memory alive, right? Absolutely. Yeah. So, I was thinking about that as like as far as staying grounded as I can fall into getting caught up in things, right? Um, a bill comes in and I'm like, like, oh my God, okay, how am I gonna pay this? We gotta figure out what account and all that. And it can take over my mood, it can take over my day to have things, come in and basically disturb my peace, right? So there's a lot of things that I've been facing lately that are fairly small in the grand scheme of things, but like things like the direction of my channel. I love to do these morning musings. I have some projects coming up that I've started and I'm yet to start that will probably take the place of some of these morning musings, but I really want to keep these going as well as much as I can. I got 3 adult children. I've got all kinds of things. My doctor was like, okay, you need this test, you need to do this, you need to do this. So um, I'm kind of trying to space it because she wanted to schedule everything for this week. And I already have a few things going on. Got a dentist appointment today. Not looking forward to it. But yeah. So we got all those things going on. And it's to stay balanced, like takes a conscious effort for me, at least. It just really does. So, yeah, so I just thought I would put that out there and see what you all think as far as how you stay balanced in your life and how you stay grounded, and what are some of the things that happen that can throw you off that, or try to throw you off that. So everybody's saying hi to each other. Auntie, what does it mean to be a person? Sometimes I feel like I don't know who I am and I'm just pretending to be a person. Yeah, I can understand that to a degree. Yeah. Yeah, I remember looking in the mirror when I was younger and being like, that's me. Like, it's just so hard to grasp, this whole human thing and this whole being a person thing. Yeah. You know, I think of it as like something I learned as a kid, which isn't necessarily like a bad thing, is that your soul, because I learned some good things even in the church, um, that your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions is like what makes up you. And I would add your experiences, your place in life, your mind is in your thoughts, having autonomous thoughts of that come from your soul. Your emotions are part of it. Learning to control your emotions doesn't mean that you don't have them, that you stuff them down. It's just that you can act instead of react to things, right? And emotions a lot of times are appropriate. They're what they are, right? So you can embrace them without letting them completely take over, right? And your will is things that you want for yourself, things that you like, your preferences. Like I always say, when I was in the cult, I couldn't even think of what my favorite color is. And now I know it's purple is my favorite color. And I like teal. I'm wearing teal today. So yeah, as far as what you're saying, Auntie, about what it means to be a person, um, I don't know. It's just who you are, right? What your thoughts and dreams and hopes, and that's just all makes you whatever makes you unique, right? And um yeah, I had to I was so conditioned to basically pretend to be somebody I wasn't, that it took me a while. I'm still discovering who I am, right? And I'm still discovering the person that I want to be. So, and I'm going to say this, maybe it sounds controversial a little bit, but sometimes, practice makes perfect, right? If there's something that you want to add to your everyday life, or something that you've learned, and you want to change a certain way that you've been going, you know I don't want to say pretend to be something you're not, but if you exercise that, it does become part of you. Like they say, what it takes 6 weeks to form a healthy habit, right? So yeah, just forming healthy habits, I think is good. It's healthy, right? Creepy bee. Balance is something I struggle with. Yeah, me too. Me too. I tend to have and I'll admit I have some vices. I still smoke cigarettes, and yeah, I really do have a hard time with not. I think in some ways I do have a little bit of a addictive type personality, so I do try to have a balance when it comes to getting a little too extreme in something, and letting my thoughts and emotions kind of run away with me. And it's funny. I looked up the uh, meaning of being grounded in the Oxford Dictionary, and it says someone who is grounded makes good decisions and does not say or do stupid things. He is very grounded even though he had. Oh, so this is an example. He's very grounded even though he has so much money. Um, Smart vocabulary, related words and phrases is wise and sensible. Be a victory for common sense. Yeah, be a victory for common sense. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Makes good decisions and does not say or do stupid things. I can't say that I don't say and do stupid things, because I know I do. I know I do sometimes. So I'm working on it, right? We're all a work in progress. So, but I just thought that was kind of funny and a little cute, Okay, so these are some suggestions on how to stay grounded as a person. Oh, did I freeze, guys? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I just got that little swirly thing. Hopefully you can see me again. Let me look down. Am I frozen? Sorry, I'm just starring some things. Okay, am I back? Hey, Atypical Paul, good to see you. Kate Murphy, good to see you. Hello, everybody. Steve Speria, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you. See you. Oh, I got some things I'm starting. This is great. Super Pup, hey. Hey, Super Pup. Good morning. Just catching up after getting a load of laundry going. We were just talking about laundry. If you hear a really loud buzz, that's my dryer. All right, I'm just going to read this little list and then I'll go through the start and then keep saying hi to people as they come in. Okay, so this says how to ground yourself. Number 1, breathe. We work on that, don't we, here? Okay, that's number 1. 2, prioritize your physical wellness through sleep, nutrition, and exercise. 3, get out in nature. 4, find magic in music. 5, do something soothing and tactile. 6, avoid catastrophizing. Ooh, I like that word. Avoid catastrophizing. I guess seeing a catastrophe, right? Is like everything's a big deal. Everything's a BFD, right? And it shouldn't be. 7, get a different perspective. 8, identify your circle of control. I like that. Stand by for a drink of water. Okay. Got some starred questions. Dog's rule. I wouldn't want to see you feeling obligated to be on YouTube and stress over it since you have so much to think about now. I know it helps, but please don't let it become a burden to you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And I'll be honest, it's definitely something that I think about a lot and I struggle with is I really love being on here. I'm not planning on leaving, but I do need to strike a balance, definitely. And um I don't want it to become a burden, and that's why I really try to switch things up if something's just not quite working as well anymore. I'm gonna crochet while I talk to you guys because I'm gonna do something tactile. What does this say? Do something soothing and tactile. So this is pretty soothing and tactile for me. But yeah, that's a good point, and I really appreciate that dog's role because I don't want it to become a burden, and I definitely want to keep doing it. So if I have to, fall back a little bit, not be on every day. Lately it's been more like every other day, but the other day I had 2 streams in one day, so I took a day off yesterday. So it's all about balance, right? And staying grounded. But thank you for that. From a poet, Auntie, sometimes you have the answer you're looking for already. You just have to listen. Yes, I love that. That's a great point, poet. Right. And I think everyone has it inside of them, right? You have the answer inside of you. Yep. Hey, that kitchen witch, Suzanne. I'm going to start using Happy Planner in the new year to really track behaviors and moods and to make notes on my writing and finding balance in work, life, and spiritual practice. Yes, I love that. That is a great idea. Absolutely. From a poet, I had an unfortunate nickname growing up. I hated it, so everyone called me that. I don't use nicknames for people unless they embrace it. I thought being called poet here would be triggering. Oh, do you mind being called poet? I could try to break that habit, but you are a poet. You're a good one. But yeah, let us know what you think about that. Faye, I reflect and see where I was headed and appreciate the change. Even at 66, I'm still working on me, but thankful for who I am so far. That gets me back on track. I love that. Absolutely. What am I? Hey, Jen. I stay grounded by petting my perfect cats. Yes. Yeah, I believe that. I did that this morning with my doggies, and they were play fighting and being little rambunctious. But I took Rocky and I'm like, let me love you, let me pet you, and then he calmed down. Poor thing, poor thing. Kate, well, this is to Faye, but I liked this. I'm just proud that I can still look at myself in the mirror and know that I have always tried my hardest. The failures were just lessons learned on my journey. That's right. Yeah. How do you learn if if you don't ever make mistakes, right? Suzanne, do only what brings you joy. I love hanging out with you, but I know we need to take breaks. Yeah. Yeah, and I know you all understand that. I, oh, I know you do. Rhonda W. Oops, distracted by crochet. Hi. I know the struggle. I know the struggle, Rhonda. Yes, I know the struggle. And it's yeah, I get distracted. And sometimes like I just really want to finish a certain amount of rows and I really like got to go pee or something. And I'm like, oh, just one more, just one more. And I'm like, I better take a break. I get a little obsessed sometimes. Poet. No, being called poet doesn't trigger me because that's what I am. That's right. That's what you are. CO Bill, free zone bone phone, aka CO Bill. Howdy. Howdy, friend. Atypical Paul. Every night I write down all the things that were good during the day. I love that. Yeah, it does. It does help me to stay positive and think of good things. Um, I always do well, like having something to look forward to. Right now, I'm looking forward to the weekend because my boys have some gigs and they have a gig on Friday night. I was trying to see if Austin he had planned on doing a stream with me Friday night, but a gig came up and he really needs to take the local things to kind of stay relevant locally. So he's playing at an inn not too far from us, and um, we had gotten from one of Duncan's clients $100 gift card to their restaurant. So I'm psyched because then I can go see my boys and have dinner, and it's a gift card, so it's free. So I'm really excited about that. And then New Year's Eve, when is that? Is that Sunday night? They're playing at their whole band is playing at the venue that my boys live on over it. So it's literally like right downstairs from their apartment. So which is nice because I'm always thinking of having to go pee, right? So I was like, I can just run up to their apartment, so I don't have to use like the public bathroom. So I like that, and yeah, so I can stream his gig. I don't know how to do that. My phone is like 5 years old. I'll think about it. Yeah, I might be able to get some clips of it, I'm sure. But hi, Denver. Because people are saying hi to you. Oh my God. Where have you been all my life? Kelly Copter, hello. Hope everyone had a nice holidays. Good to see you, honey. Hope you had a nice holiday. We got to catch up, definitely. Stay spirit. Oh, you're going to have a great night. Yeah. Yeah, so there's 2 gigs coming up. It'll be really fun. And then Austin promised me that the following weekend, so the weekend after New Year's, he is going to definitely do another stream with me, probably Friday night. So I told him I'll schedule it. And yeah, that was really, really fun. He had a blast. So we'll definitely do that again. And I'll let you guys know. Because he said so far he doesn't have any gigs next weekend, following weekend. So I like that. Glad to hear that, Brian, poet. You're one of the best ones in my book. Thanks for existing, buddy. Yes. Thank you, poet, for existing. Live New Year's Eve gig would be awesome. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll try to figure that out because that would be really cool. I've done Facebook lives, so I guess I could do even like a couple of songs or something. Lie. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll see if I can pull it off. Hey, Kelly, Marilyn, I can call you later if you like. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do have a doctor's appointment, but or a dentist appointment, but yeah, we'll work around it because I definitely want to talk to you. Oh my God, Laura FM. Good morning, everybody. On my drive to work, love you all listening. Hey, Laura, so good to see you, honey. I don't know if you can see because you're driving, but I'm working on a whole bunch of Rodneys in various states of doneness. So this guy I just finished. I don't really like the S. I don't know. I might rip it out and put a new one on. I don't know. I'm very picky. But what do you guys think? Is that S okay? I just feel like the top should have like a little more of extension to it. I don't know. I'm very picky. But yeah, so SPTV. So this guy's done. So I gotta get some of these shipped out. And then this one, I don't know. It's a little explicit because it doesn't have the face on it, but you kind of saw it, right? And then I have this, and this one looks pretty innocuous. So Laura, also Marilyn, I cannot wait to come visit you. Yes, and book a show with your kids in the venues out there. I'm sure it'll be an interesting treat for your neighbors. Oh my God, yes, yes, it totally will be. We'll have to do that. Yeah, I mentioned that to my boys, and they said that sounded really cool. They said they'll try to find a kind of a cool, exciting place because you're you're a real rock star, and out here is like, you know, a little bit rural and not a lot going on. So it'll definitely be a treat for everyone. Absolutely. Jen Wrights. Hey, Jen Wrights. So good to see you. So good to see you. Now that's a lot of dick. Yes. The Rodney family is growing. Yes. And I need to go to the store and get some more yarn because I have orders for a couple for some that don't have the SPTV on the feet and can be like different colors. So I'm just gonna put like Rodney's face and nothing on the feet. And they said I could do different colors. So yeah, I'm gonna go look and see. I'm thinking I do have some flesh color left, but I don't know if I have enough. I've got this. I know it looks like a mess, but yeah, I'll have to ball it up. And I've got this is really soft, but I don't have much of it. So yeah, I'll have to see how much I have and what I can do with it. It's pretty exciting. I love yarn. I love yarn shopping too. I'm thinking of maybe doing a purple one. I don't know. So what color Rodneys do you think I should do? I'm definitely going to do, so I have to make 3, all different colors. And I think I'm going to do a golden one because yeah, the golden rod is definitely authentic. You've been busy. Yes, I've been crocheting up a storm. It's been relaxing because I got kind of tense over the holidays, and I know the holidays are still kind of among us, but yeah, I was talking the other day about how Thanksgiving was a lot, and I got a little bit stressed out because there were just so many people, and where do you put them, and all the details and everything. That this for Christmas it was a lot less stressful because I just kind of paced myself. I let things go. I wasn't so focused on the details as much as the people, and it was only 15 as opposed to almost 30. So yeah, I've been busy, but yesterday I just took the day off and just kind of crocheted a lot, basically, because my 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 knees are hurting and all kinds of stuff. So just needed a break. Such great feet. Yes. Great feet. Yeah, they're multiplying. I know they're in various stages of doneness. Awesome, Rodney's. Yeah, Paul. I'm supposed to make a sale today. If so, I'm good. Oh, you're gonna get one. Awesome. Yeah, if anyone's interested, you can email me and I can put you on the list. I can tell you the details. And my email is just coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. Here we go. coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. And I'm fortunate that our friend Sandy Yerkins Powers, she is helping me. So she's starting to do she's helping me with like the shell, and I'll put them together, and because I have a couple of creators I promised them to. So and then I'm selling some. So yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. So Steve Spear, yeah. I still got to catch up on the Christmas special. Yeah. Oh my God, did I see Lori Plays? Hey Lori, so good to see you. Awesome. Laura, this is so cool. I cannot wait till there are hundreds of Rodneys out there. Golden Rodney. Yes, I can't wait to see him on a protest, Laura. That's going to be awesome. It would be cool to have multiple there. But definitely. Oh, and did you see the other day? Aaron was so worried about me showing Rodney because he was worried that it's gonna get demonetized, and I was like, have you seen Lara's thumbnail in her stream? And I've been flashing them all the time. And the Rodney merch, I've got Rodney drinkware on my store on my channel. It cleared fourth wall and it cleared YouTube, because usually like you have to, when you put it on your channel, they like look at it first. And so yeah, it's been there for days now. And it's like a tumbler, a water bottle, and a cup like this, a black one with him on it. And yeah, I don't see the problem, but maybe because like Aaron's got so many subscribers and he's so high profile that like he just gets, he gets demonetized at a heartbeat. So and I know that's like his main job, so I don't want him to be demonetized. So I got to be good. Mental health days are more important, right? Very important. Yep. You need to make a rainbow Rodney. That is a good idea. That is a great idea. I think for one of the people that I have orders from, they would like that. That's a great idea. I might actually do that. That might be my next one. Because I have like all the colors of the rainbow. I just don't have enough to make, because this takes like 2 skeins of yarn at least to make just the shell. So yeah. Yes, but I could make a rainbow one. Love that. Everybody's talking to each other. Oh my God, I would love that. You want a rainbow one, honey? I could do that. I was planning on giving you one of these or one of Sandy's, but yeah, I can make a rainbow. Ball. Rainbow. Doctor Who talk here. I definitely need to watch that because everybody tells me. Laura, I was going to say that, but then I thought you were already making that for Nora. No, I hadn't even thought of it. See, I'm old. I need all the ideas I can get. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay. Now I got to think about how to do it. Yeah, I guess I could just do stripes, like rainbow stripes all the way down. Yeah. And then what color would I make behind the eyes? Because you want your eyes to stand out. So, I'll definitely have to think about that. Yeah. I just want to look and see if I read everything I was going to read. Okay. Make good decision. Does not say or do stupid things. I got to work on that. Being grounded, maintaining emotional and mental balance, being deeply in touch with yourself. Yeah, so I'm working on that. And avoiding catastrophizing. That's the word of the day. I love that word. Love it. Because I do it and I'm trying not to make everything a big deal, right? Oh. Take all your leftover yarn from different projects and use that, kind of like that poem I wrote for. Yes, I always think of when I look at these drawers here, I always think of that. Like, yeah, I've got reds and oranges in here. Well, these are all the earth tones because those are the ones I use the most. And then up top, I've got pinks, blues. I've got green down here. Yeah, so I'll show you. Some of these are almost full skeins, but just all different colors that I've been too lazy to put into balls because I used to roll them all into balls. Rhonda, crochet white circles to place the eyes on. Yes. Let's see what I gotta find the right one here. Yeah, that's a good idea to put them all the way around because I have the whites of his eyes just at the top. But yeah, I could probably do that or at least do some kind of trim, you know. So he's happy to see everybody. Yeah, so if anybody wants to be put on the list, wants to get the info for a Rodney pillow, just shoot me an email at coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. More Paul talk. Yeah. Yeah. Aspie TV fan, hey there. I have tried that don't say stupid stuff. In the end, I stopped talking altogether because nothing was really important to say. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. It's like I'm getting a little more conscious of what I say on lives because I realize that if I had to retract something or had to like erase something, edit it out, that might be hard for me. That might be hard to edit it out. But I really try. I try to be, as honest and real as I can without being too offensive. Oh, more cue the AC/DC song. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of editing, I did figure out how to clip that video and put it on. It's in my videos of Austin singing that AC/DC song. And also the clip of Rodney on I'm getting distracted by the thing on Aaron's stream that I did with him. Oh my God, a temperature Rodney, 52 round shaft for average week temp. Oh, so the week temperature, that is great. 52. Yeah, this is that would probably work because this is I think 58 rounds tall. I still haven't measured him, but I would say he's a good 18 inches to 2 feet. I'm not, he's got to be at least 18 inches. Yeah, that's a great idea. I was just typing, we like big balls. Right? Never. Can you make a Rodney with a backwards ball cap? I sure could. Although I don't know. I mean, do you want to cover his hat he's already wearing? It's got some details to it. That's so funny. Yeah, I wonder if Aaron would go for doing having one with a captain's hat because then it won't look so, much like a golden rod. You know what I mean? Jen. Hey Jen. Hey Marilyn. Hey y'all. Good to see you. Good to see you. His feet highest and lowest temperatures, right? It could be removable. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to figure out how to do the brim, is that what they call it? The hat. Because the one I did for your doll, Steve-O, it was kind of floppy. It didn't stick straight out like it's supposed to. So I could probably do some wire or cardboard or something. Jeez, you make everything so complicated. Just kidding. But yeah, really the devil's in the details because I can, just like I can do this and talk to you, but if I have to like count and clip things and sew things and rip things out and figure it out and then, do it all again because I don't have a pattern for anything. I just do. I just do. I just kind of crochet intuitively. I mean, I guess after 42 years it kind of comes naturally, but I do end up taking things out. I mean, the first few of something, once I figure out what I want to make, um, definitely takes the longest because I kind of do my R&D as I go along, right? So, Jesus. Okay. CO Bill. Sometimes when I need to stay grounded, I have a tantric staring contest with my butter sculpture of Alex, of Apostate Alex. I've got to see this Apostate Alex butter sculpture. Really do. Stay Spirit, if you really want to set Aaron off with his pearl clutching, you should have the little Davy doll pole dancing on a Rodney. Oh my God. Yeah. So many possibilities. Wow. Laura FM. In fact, we just need a bunch of captain hats for Rodney in general since he's a goldenrod SP. Yes. I know. I got to figure that out now. I don't know if we could find some the right size. I guess I'd have to crochet them. That's funny. That's so funny. So yeah, I mean, crocheting helps me, keep grounded, right? And just it said to keep grounded, uh, do something soothing and tactile. So that's good. Breathe. We've learned our breathing, right? You guys taught me the box breathing. Prioritize your physical wellness through sleep, nutrition, and exercise. Yes, working on that. Oh boy, yeah. These sound like New Year's resolutions, don't they? Get out in nature, find magic in music. I definitely do that. Uh, okay, we're doing something soothing and tactile. We're avoiding catastrophizing because I love that new word. Get a different perspective. So maybe keeping things in perspective. Identify your circle of control. Yeah, so things that you can control. Usually, some things come up that you can't control, but if you can control your time and your priorities and the way that you operate, it definitely is a good start. Hey, Joe. Hey, sweetie. Good to see you. It's been a little while. It's been a minute. Good to see you on a weekday. It is today? Was Thursday, right? Yes. Yeah. Uh, Rhonda. Okay, I had to make sure I said your name right. Sadly, I can see completed items, just not process of creating. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, it's I really have a hard time like I follow patterns, okay? Sometimes the language is different. The way the pattern structured is sometimes different, or like UK and US terms are also different. And I don't know, I'm like intuitive like that. Like I don't like to follow I don't like to color in the within the lines, right? When I follow a recipe, I never follow it to the T. That's probably why I can't bake because I hate following recipes. And when you're baking, you have to follow a recipe totally. So when I'm crocheting, yeah, I like to put a flourish on things. Sometimes I use like I've been doing the theta potatoes. I looked up a potato pattern and it wasn't quite the shape I liked. I looked up a ton of them, tried a few of them, and then I found one that I liked, and then I made it a little bit taller because there's a certain size I wanted, and it was just a potato. So I figured out how to do my own details and my own shape. So yeah. So yeah, USA and UK crochet terms are annoying. Yes, they are. And I I don't yeah, I don't usually follow a pattern, but when I do, I kind of give it, its own thing. Um, I'm just laughing because improvised penis ring. Yes. Yeah. I don't think I even used a base pattern for this. I made a few last year, and yeah, I just decided how big I wanted it. Just started making it. That's pretty much it. And sometimes my quote patterns, like I don't know how to write a pattern, so sometimes my patterns are like scribbled on napkins and stuff. And then I do try to put some guidelines in my phone. But yeah. Hey, Witness. So good to see you, honey. Thanks for coming in. All right. Hi, everyone. Popping by to say hi. Yes. Nice. All right. I think I missed something. Auntie, from a poet, I'm often lonely, and these streams almost make me feel like I'm part of something, even though it's virtual. Yeah, I understand that. I feel the same way. I really do. And like I've said before, that I've talked to so many of you, and um, a lot of us have some limitations. I do have some physical limitations. I'm not on disability. I wouldn't consider myself disabled in any way, but I definitely slowed down a lot since COVID and since getting COVID. And I some days, yeah, you guys are really all I talk to besides I always talk to my daughter every day, but and some of the creators that I've become close to. So yeah, I understand that. I do sometimes feel lonely just kicking around here in the holler, and it's a nice way to be connected. So you are part of something, and even though it's virtual, I think it's real. I mean, it's not real like in person, but yeah, I feel it's definitely valuable. I value it absolutely. This is great. Thank you, Ryan. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have a car for a year. This community has helped me through that. So you're not alone. Nope, you are not alone. Thank you for sharing that. Auntie, you are part of this group. We are here for you. Yes, I love this. Yeah. Joe, wow, there's even crochet patterns. There are different shapes of crochet patterns. There's patterns for pretty much anything. I think I'm a firm believer in you can crochet just about anything, I think. I can't think of anything it would be impossible to crochet except for something really like hard. Firm. No, I can't crochet hard things. Yeah, I don't know, like buildings and stuff, you'd have to do certain edges. I've done things like cubes and stuff. You have to, do well, I just think of it as shapes, right? So you crochet a square, and then you can put the edges together and stuff them. And also the shaping of it has to do with increases, decreases, making things smaller, bigger, doing shapes and curves, and how you sew them together. And also a big thing is how you stuff them, how much stuffing you put in them as well. So probably more information than you guys want, but I'm just looking at some. So, what language are you crocheting in now? I don't know. um, the patterns that I do use are English. Some of them are British, so I got to remember the difference between a single crochet and a double crochet. So, oh, Brisby Tails, hey, how you doing? Hey, Marilyn, and all potato patterns. Yeah, I don't have a theta potato right now, but I did start with a regular pattern and just made it my own. Started with the basics, just the basics. From a poet. I still love the Jedi Rose Marilyn did for my bobble render. Yeah, yeah, that was a really fun thing to do. Fun phase. I made two of those. So there's only two of those out there, and you have one of them. And I made Duke of Chug. That was really fun. I kind of wish I saved that one. I do have my original Bob render bobblehead Xenu costume, and that's the only thing I actually kept that I've crocheted really. So I have that. But yeah, that was really fun. Marilyn Ease is the language of her self creations. Yeah, pretty much. That's the language. Yeah. Jen writes, I haven't been able to catch as many lives as I once did, but this community means so much to me. Thank you all. I agree. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you catch a live. Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Brisby, did you get out of jail in Reese's chat? This is a problem I'm having too, because I had one viewer uh, that was had to be accidentally. I can't imagine anybody would do this on purpose, but I think they were muted, and then somehow they magically are back. I don't know what happened, because we tried, like myself and one of my mods, cults we call it, tried to bring them back, and it's really tricky. Like, you can't search them and just undo it. um it's like you have to find a notification, but I went back in my notifications for weeks and I couldn't find them in the notifications, so I don't know how to do it. And there's somebody else that is also accidentally muted, and I don't know how to fix it. So I did look in my, like Reese did last night, look in my community tab of the, so you go to your YouTube um studio, and then I think it's settings, community, and that's where you add all your mods. Well, underneath that it says blocked users, and I only have a couple of them that were straight up trolls. But yeah, they're not in there. So they must have been muted accidentally. Like, darn it. I hope it gets fixed. I hope they give you a better way to fix it. So, hey Lisa Marchbanks, Dragonfish Handmade Goods. Good to see you. Good morning, lovely. So happy to see your face 2 mornings in a row. I'm knitting a lace shawl. Whoa, sitting here with my leg up, can't do anything else. Oh, I hope your leg feels better. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I just pretty much crocheted, and I'll show you guys what I'm working on. So this one doesn't have a face yet, and this one does, and it has pretty much that. But I don't know if I like the S on it. I don't know. I just don't like it. Did I mess it up, or should I just keep it? Because I don't know. I think it needs, the top needs a little more to it, top of the S. So I get like that. I like, I don't know. That's why I never get anything done. Although I am getting stuff done. It's just the details. The details I agonize over. Just drive myself crazy. Not sure. Yeah, yeah. I hope we can figure this out, because I'm having the same problem. Yes, you're here. Yeah, no, nobody mute him. Yes, I'm so glad you're here. Oh yeah, it's definitely an error. It's so easy to do, Brisby Tails. It really is, unbelievably. Yeah, swing. Yeah, we're dick swinging. Yeah, I gotta send one to Reese, definitely. Yeah, so this is really fun, and I just thought I would come on, share my thoughts with you all. I've got to get ready to go to the dentist. Everything medical for me is pretty much an hour away, especially dentists. And there, most of the dentists are like in the closest city, which is about 40 minutes away. But there's, like, I don't know if you call it industrial park or what, but it's like all of the medical stuff is way out of town, of even in the city. It's like in the outskirts. So it takes a solid hour. So yeah. I know. I was showing Aaron the other night, and he's like, "Is that you're doing it from the top down?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "Don't flip it over." So I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, he was really worried about that. Yeah. So that was really cool. So I've done 2 streams with Aaron in the past couple weeks, and one was a lot of my story, my cult story, and we started comparing Door of Hope and extreme Pentecostalism to Scientology, and it was really interesting. And I had been a lot of you know that I had been working on some things with Doug, and we had talked several times for hours, like trying to like figure out how we wanted to approach this. And I was writing notes, and I had and we had a lot of fun. You know how funny Doug was, and so I I had been thinking about this, writing things down, and then I was so sad because I knew he was excited about doing that and a bunch of other collabs with other creators he was looking into, and and that he's planning, and I really wanted to continue this. So I'm glad that Aaron said he would do some with me, and I've got yeah, Helicopter. I don't know if she's still listening, if you're still listening, honey, but I've got an idea for you. And several others said they would do it too. So I'm really excited about that. So I want to pick a topic. Yep. Yep. Joel, you got it. Living in the sticks means you have to travel for almost everything. For me, it's at least 70 miles. Yep. It's crazy. Yep. Oh, let's see. Lori Plays, Brisbane Tales. In case you haven't talked to her, we checked her hidden viewers list. You were not on it. Yeah, the same with me. That there's a certain viewer of mine that I just love, and she never would say anything. But it's so easy to make that mistake. I might have even done it. So yeah, I have one that I'm working on too. Next live, you can tag the mod so we can check to see that we can see you. Good idea. That's a good idea. Hmm. Yeah, I looked at my hidden users and I couldn't find this certain name I was looking for. Hmm. That kitchen wish, Suzanne. I've got to log off here for my lunch and make a bunch of phone calls. Thank you all for some light on this rainy day. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Yes, everyone get on Maryland's stick list. Yeah, you can email me at coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com if you'd like to get on the Rodney list. Let me know. John, you guys are great. I got to hop off, but have a great day. Have a great day, John. Thanks for coming. Really. Yeah, if that doesn't work, check with. I looked up YouTube and it gave this video. It showed how to do it, but it was only if you could actually find the name in your what do you call it, in the notifications. So it said scroll until you find the name. I'm like, what if they never commented on anything before they, and what if it was like 6 months ago? Like, how do you, yeah, it's just, that was crazy. There's got to be another way to do it. It really needs to be. Because, yeah, I hate the thought of any of our viewers that we really, really like not being able to be seen. It's awful. But I don't know how to fix it. Hey, hey, Joe. I don't have Marilyn's crochet skills, but I had a silly idea of a computer generated mini cult leaders with accessories. Yes, I thought it'd be fun, but I didn't want to be disrespectful to victims. So done right. Yeah, you could do that. I don't see why not. I'd be happy to see a Marlene one with a dung heap. I'd love that. Armina, hey there. So good to see you. Hi, Marilyn Rose. Hi. That's okay. We're still hanging out here. Just so good to see you. Coffee, Coles, and Dicks. Yeah, why not? That's the craft of the of the time right now. Hey, Frisbee Tales. Oh, I appreciate her and all, and y'all doing that. Don't worry on it much. I will be here, even if I'm you. Aw. Yeah, we'll try to figure it out. There's got to be another way, you know. They've got to fix that. I'm sure I'm sure YouTube pays IT people, right, to do new features. I know Facebook does because they're always changing stuff up. And they're antiquated as I've been told, you know. I'm just going to start a couple things. All right. Jen writes, any community advice? I have a friend in a controlling abusive relationship, but leaving could impact her immigration status. I've encouraged her to talk to a lawyer, but anyone have other ideas? Wow. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah. I don't know. I think that's a good idea to definitely talk to a lawyer. And if she's in a controlling abusive relationship, I would talk to, like, I know that locally we have something called the Elizabeth Freeman Center, and you can even call like a hotline, anonymously, but I can't see why they wouldn't help. I mean, if you're being abused, you're in an abusive relationship in a DV type situation, if that's also part of it, I don't think that they can discriminate. I think that um, you definitely want to be safe, you know. So, um, yeah. What do you guys think? Seasperia, coffee cults, and cockadoodle-doos. Yes. Yeah. I hope everything works out for your friend. Definitely. And I know there is help out there. So I really hope that it doesn't jeopardize her status. Definitely. But I think you gave her some good advice to go to a lawyer. And also you can check the shelter. It's not necessarily like if you call a homeless shelter or a DV shelter, it's not necessarily to get into the shelter, but they do have a lot of resources and a lot of knowledge, and oftentimes you can be anonymous if you want to be. Amy Lee SP. Before SPTV, I would consume IBLP, Duggar Snark YouTube content daily. I was always amazed at the similarities, yes, to what I experienced in Scientology. So you are an ex-Scientologist. It actually helped me process my own Scientology struggles. I'm so glad you shared that because because I came from an IBLP slash Pentecostal. It was like I still call it a petri dish cult. Marlene Sweeney, my cult leader, came out of, well, she was brought up a Catholic. Then she became a charismatic Christian, went to the AG, and then got involved uh, in the Duggar, Bill Gothard type IBLP teachings because she went to all those seminars and learned about the umbrella of authority and all that. So that really helped me to watch the aftermath, like I shared with Aaron last week. Because I felt like I wasn't alone, and it also helped me to deconstruct things. And I was 10 years out, but I still didn't realize it was a full-blown cult. I knew it was abusive and I knew it was culty, but I was like, this is classic cult. So I agree with that. It really has helped me to process as well, definitely. And Amy, if you're interested, I do have some streams that in my live. I should put them together, the IBLP ones, because I have a live stream that I did with Lindsay Williams. She was in Shiny Happy People, and we were talking about cults and children and fear, like basically the fear mongering and cults and how it affects children. And she did share, some of her experiences, and we were talking fundy language. And we had our mutual friend Peggy on, and she's always got a lot of great insight. And then I did another one, I think, with Peggy on IPLP. And also in my videos, I always flash this book, guys. You know that. Got to reach because I put it over here. Um, I did a little book report on this. So you guys know how I like to flash this and throw it around because it's one of the most evil books I've ever read. And my cult was very into that and wanted to um, everybody follow it. So I got in a lot of trouble for not following it word for word. So that's a heck of a coffee stirrer, that goldenrod. Oh, yes. Oh, right. Coffee, and you know what? We'll have all three C's. That's right. We need the three C's. Triple C. Definitely. Make it make sense. Hey there. Hey, friend. Good morning, everyone. That's okay. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just chatting. We're talking about staying grounded. We're talking about all the Rodneys that I have in progress here. Yeah, so in various stages, you know. So I did a lot of crocheting yesterday, just trying to ground myself, and it definitely helped. Joe, okay, well I might need your help for Marlene Sweeney's accessories. Oh yeah, I will definitely be happy to help with that. Wouldn't it be coffee cults? Yes, it would. That's the three C's. Oh, good question. Okay, so Duncan ordered hopefully the correct cord for it, and it should be here, geez, by tomorrow. But I'll be honest, I'm like really worried about it. Just because, I didn't purposely get this camera for this reason, but I was kind of glad that this camera that I have isn't super high resolution because I got scars and blemishes and wrinkles and scars on my hands and scars on my cheeks. So you can't really see them that much with this camera. So I am a little bit worried about the resolution, but I don't know. I'm just sharing that with you. I know it sounds really vain, but yeah. Oh, and I don't feel alone because Reese was saying the same thing about her camera yesterday. But but I want something that will be better resolution for like colors because everything looks so dark. Like this shirt is not this dark, and the color of Rodney is more bright than you see on the camera. It's definitely a, a legit goldenrod color, but and I've played with the contrast and the colors and everything on this camera. It doesn't seem to work. So Joel McCoyne, it always troubles me when I hear about someone in an abusive relationship. How can you do hurtful things to someone you are supposed to love? Absolutely. This is just not okay. Really troubles me. I know. I totally agree. Amy Lee, yes, I remember your first live with Reese. I was spamming IBLP questions. I felt the same way about watching those channels as you do. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I'll take any IBLP questions. I love to talk about it. I don't know. It's just the whole the whole human behavior of it all. That really fascinates. That really fascinates me. Yes, it does. Yes, this book has blanket trade. This is the original copy. I got a hold of the original uh, book that we had. This was the same exact book. You can see all the tabs, but this was on the cover. It was talking about the Amish, how they train a mule, and that's how you're supposed to train your child. But yeah, the blanket training was horrible, and that was one thing I refused to do with my children. And I was told that my kids were going to be spoiled, that they were going to end up on the dung heap, that I wasn't doing it right, but I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Oh my God, I need a coffee cup for that stir stick. It is a big ol', yes, coffee stirrer. That's a good idea. Yep. Oh, you told me, yep. Now you're sounding like Reese. Yeah, see, she said what I was thinking, and I was kind of glad that she said it because now I don't feel so bad for voicing it, you know? Because, yeah, and I'm, what am I, 20 years older than her? Well, I'm a good decade and a half older than her, I think. So, yeah. And my skin's seen some hard times. Let's just put it that way. Oh, oh, thank you. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. Faye, entering into abusive relationship is same as entering a cult. Yep. Easy to get in, difficult to get out of. So much shame game. Yes. Yeah, it is. It is so it's basically in some ways, a lot of ways it's the same, yeah, the indoctrination just because this weird codependency and the control, often the same type of control over where you go and who you talk to, what you eat, everything. Yeah, it's just terribly. Jen writes, sorry to be so serious, but it just occurred to me that this community being so knowledgeable about high control groups and people might have additional advice. Anytime, you know what? Don't ever feel like you can't ask a question that you're going to be a downer. I, you know, I always say this, but it's true. It's like I have this dark sense of humor. I bring up, try to lighten the mood only because we do talk about some heavy things here, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it all. So don't ever feel like you're bringing anyone down or that you're like being too serious, because that's okay. We do talk about. I'll go all over, all over the place, and yeah, I always want to talk about the real stuff. So Lisa Marchbanks, what is the name of the yellow color of red heart? I think it's just called gold. It is. It says, yep, gold. Says E302C and 0321. 2143. I don't know what the actual number of the color is, but just red heart gold. And this one's the big, I got, I'll show you guys right under here. I got like 6 of these, and they're very big. They're how many ounces? 14 ounces each. So yeah, they're heavy. So got a lot to do. And I've got to get ready to take off to my appointment in a little while. Amy Lee, gross. Yeah, that blanket crap is disgusting method. I used to like the Duggars until I found out why their kids were so well behaved. Absolutely. I know. And they looked so perfect. Their kids seemed so happy, but yeah, they were doing that horrible stuff. And for anyone that doesn't know, like what blanket training, it just makes me emotional even talking about it. But you take a baby as young as 4 or 6 months, put them on a blanket in the middle of the room, and you put like their favorite toy just outside their reach. And if when they go to reach for their favorite toy, you smack them. Isn't that horrible? And they were talking about doing like inflicting pain on little infants, like newborns. If they, hurt the mom, like bite down a little bit, you hit them. I mean, it's disgusting. Like, it's just, Aaron asked me if, anyone in my cult or basically doing things to get arrested. I think that should get you arrested for one. Plus, allegedly, there were some things that went on financially that I think was not super kosher there in my cult. So my ex cult. Amy Lee, Jen writes, maybe talk to a local trafficking victim advocacy org. Yeah, maybe they have helped others in similar situations. They will be sensitive with immigration matters. Very good point. Yeah, very good point. Maya, Marilyn, don't ever feel like we won't love you with a high resolution camera. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Maya. Appreciate that. Joe DeSeppo, if you're worried about your new camera, there's a feature on StreamYard that fixes it. Just saying, not that you need it. Oh, there's like a filter or something, right? Yeah, I haven't tried that. I'm going to try it, I guess. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, we just talk about everything. I don't know. I feel comfortable with you guys. I don't kind of the point where I'm not gonna hide. You guys know I have scars on my cheeks. I do try to cover them up, and yeah, I don't like to show my hands. I mean, you can't really see them. What I have big man hands too, but you can't see the scars as much on this camera. But yeah, on a high resolution camera, you definitely could see them. So if I had a dollar for every time someone's asked me in the store or whatever, what happened to your hands, I'd be rich. Yeah. But yeah, it's just part of who I am, and what can I say? Um, I do I am excited about my new camera, so I'll just suck it up. I hope you guys can stand looking at me, you know. Laura, they're very big for big jobs. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a big job. Someone's got to do it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at some. Oh, have a great day, Joel. Must exit. Stay safe, stay well, safe, and happy. See you down the road. See you later. Thank you, Joel, for coming. I mean, the abuse doesn't even need to be a physical abuse, but my best friend is stuck with a narcissistic, controlling husband. She keeps saying she wants to leave, but it's over 30 years, and she still can't. Yeah, yeah, that's really tough. Yeah, I've had friends that have had the same issues. It's awful. So, oh, Miss Sunrise Dawn, yes, she's here. Yes, so good to see you. Oh, there you are. Good morning, Marilyn Rose and chat lovelies. Hope you're feeling better. I know you had a thing yesterday. So glad you're here. Nice. Amy asks, Armina, do you have any thoughts on HG Tutor? I saw a few interviews on Doug's channel. It is fascinating. It is. That guy kind of scares me, but it is very enlightening. And yeah, sometimes it's a little bit funny how he just the terms he uses. I can't remember exactly what he calls people, but it's like more of like a kind of a source that's providing benefit or something. Yeah. Wow. Wow. But yeah, he's a self-aware narcissistic psychopath. And that's one thing I loved about Doug. He just was not afraid to go there, and I just really loved that about him. And I remember asking Doug, like, why I seem to attract all these, like, and just even on YouTube, I just seem to attract, like, kind of the weirdest, like, troll type people and sometimes. And they just weren't leaving me alone. And, like, I ended up blocking a few of them because I was just like, oh my God. And and Doug said, well, it's never going to change, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, don't tell me that. And he said, well, because you're obviously you're an empath. And I was like, I am. He's like, oh, definitely. He said, yeah. He said HG Tutor would say that narcissistic sociopaths can smell it, right? So and I was like, well, what? There's no hope. There's no hope for empaths. And he said, no, there is, but you just have to be aware of it. And if they start to seek you out, you just basically have to do no contact. You have to be aware of it and set boundaries, because it's something that narcissists will always seek out an empath. So yeah, I thought that was interesting and a little scary and a little fascinating and very, yeah, wild, very wild, but makes a lot of sense. Amy, scars make us unique. Yes. Yeah, when I got older and I had the option finally to change some things and, to do some, skin grafts on my face and my hands. And I thought, I'm so used to them. It's like here I am 40 something years out, and well, now I'm 50 something years out. But at the time I thought, at this point they make me who I am. And it happened when I was 5. So my skin's grown a lot since then. So when I was younger, the scars were very raised. Even on my face, they were raised, but mostly on my hands. You could see the bubbles still. Now, my hands are really big and everything's stretched out. So it's not as bad. And so I thought, yeah, like I look down on my hands and I think, I'm darn lucky to be alive, right? Because there were 12 of us in the house and um, 6 survived and 6 didn't. So yeah, they do make us unique. Scars also make us wounded. Yeah, well, I mean, wounds make you wounded, but then scars are kind of how it heals. And, yeah, sometimes scars can be a reminder, which they are for me. Yeah, we're all just fuel. Yeah, just fuel. Boy, that guy. You know what, though? For a narcissistic sociopath, he did a great job honoring Doug. And he's a self-aware, self-admitted narcissistic sociopath. Um, Someone else did a not so nice video. It did get taken down, which I was glad that they made it private. But I'm just telling you what my husband said. Don't blame this on me. But he's like, sounds like there's 2 narcissists here, and one of them is self-aware. So yeah, I'm not mentioning any names, but I'm just glad that they took that not so nice video down. So. Oh, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hello, all. I'm in some pain today, but up and around somewhat. I also appreciate everyone's thoughts and prayers. Yes, sending you lots of love, and I'm glad you're up. You're up and about a little bit. Just pace yourself and take care of yourself. Yep. Stay grounded. So we're talking about today. Faye, our scars and gray hairs are badges of honor. Yes. Yes, I earned all of these gray hairs. See them? Yeah, that's not blonde, guys. That's one thing the camera does. That's gray. That's definitely gray. Yeah, it used to be blonde, but I mean, every time I wanted to watch it, I've not been able to. Maybe I should. It just riles me up. Yeah, just take care of yourself. You don't want to be triggered if it triggers you. It's totally okay not to watch it. I have watched some clips of Doug, and I know you're talking about HG Tutor, but yeah, I have to pace myself with that too, because I really I miss him, but it's like so sad too, So FXP, hey there, hey friend, good to see you. Good to see you. And I hope you don't mind me mentioning this, FXP, but they sent me a book on boundaries, because we've been talking about boundaries and a lot of the different concepts that we have been talking about lately, just things that come up, talk about, setting boundaries. So I did start reading it. What I'd like to do is maybe see if they have an audio version, because it helps me to like listen to it and read, like have somebody read it to me, but I can follow along with the book, if that makes sense. So I'm going to look into that, because I'll definitely be able to follow it better, and then maybe take notes and stuff. So atypical Paul, empath here too. Yeah. Miss Sunrise Dawn, Auntie says, Miss Sunrise Dawn, I hope a better tomorrow for you, my good lady. And I know that constant pain sucks a bit too much. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I have my share of chronic pain, which is not fun at all. So. Dogs rule. I'm an empath with 40-foot walls and fire-breathing dragons. Hey, that's a good idea to get. Yes, that's what I need. Yeah. Steve Spirit, Doug was so right. Dealt with 2 narcissists. Wow. Yeah. That actually describes my friend too. That makes so much sense. Yeah, when he told me about that, it really did. It did make a lot of sense. And it gave me some hope, because at first he was like, nope, sorry. It's always going to happen. But yes, there are things you can do. Oh, Kelly Copter, you are Defo and empath. You are too, right? HG teaches you how to fight the narcs. Yeah. LOL. It's so funny because because he thinks they're not as good at being a narcissist as he is. That's why he is the ultra. Oh, I never knew what that meant. So he is the ultra narcissist. Got it. Okay. Yep. Oh, did I see my hubby? Oh, you're back already? I thought you were going to an appointment. Oh, so you went and did stuff and then came back. Okay. I thought I heard something. I thought there was an ex murderer coming or something. Yeah, you learn to protect yourself. Yep. Mm. Let's not say anything about Marilyn's gray hair because she earned it. That's right. It just reminds me of this. Where is it? Really, Sweeney, because she earned it. Yes. Everybody drink. I earned all my gray hairs too, right? I'm sure I have some gray hairs with Marlene's name on them. Yep. I have to do my nasters today. Yeah. Yeah. Mine say it says if I can't remember if it's preference or something, but it says 100% gray coverage. I'm like, you lie. They lie. Totally lie through their teeth. Toke. Oh, that's right. Everybody partake. Oh, did I put the wrong one up? There we go. Xenu Marlene. Everybody partake. Yeah. I don't know. I never get tired of those. They never. Oh, no tokes at work. Oh, that's no fun. So fun. Yes, it says 100% coverage, but it doesn't. It doesn't. This is just an earth suit, not a forever thing. Hi. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you, Tampa B. Always so nice to see you, honey. Oh, that's okay. My mom called and sorry, I'm a bit loopy. Yep. Well, I hope they gave you some things to make you comfortable. Definitely. Oh, tincture drops. Okay. I've never done that. Yeah. So what are we on? Hour and a half. Yeah, coffee at work. That's right. I'm just drinking tea. I'm drinking the Taylor's uh, Earl Grey tea. Yeah. Well, I'm just crocheting. And for anyone that's just coming in, oh, I dropped one of them. So I got this guy. I got this guy, and I a lot. And I got this guy. So I took yesterday off from streaming, and I actually got caught up on a lot of watching some streams that I missed that I really been wanting to watch. So yeah. So I just crocheted pretty much all day. Yeah. As yeah, that represents entire day of crocheting. Although the other one was already done. So I probably did like 3/4 of one in a whole day. It takes many hours. Oh. I love how they do. They really do. I feel like I need to like keep one because I'm really attached to these guys. Laura, I'm so jealous you could be surrounded by so many thick studs. Just temporary though. Yeah, just temporary. I wish I could remain surrounded by them. Oh my goodness. This is such a fun group. I'm so glad you're here. Need a micro, atypical Paul, need a micro Rodney for Davy. Yes, definitely. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, maybe I should crochet a little one for this guy, like to have him hold it. That would be really funny. Yes. And oh my God, I don't know if you guys saw this. Um, yeah, anybody who's has Facebook that hasn't joined yet is really funny. I have so much fun looking at the Coffee Cults and Crafts Facebook group, and Cheryl. I didn't realize Clearwater Cheryl. A couple days later, I noticed it. She had posted the little body Thetans, and she's got one of me, and I'm holding like a little tiny golden Rodney. And it was me, Kelly with the pink hair, and Liz with a rainbow, I think with a rainbow mohawk or something. And there's like a little tea party, and she had like biscuits, burnt biscuits, and then she had a little Chad body Phaeton that came with calzones. Oh my God, I was dying. I couldn't get enough of that. I kept looking at it. It was just the best. Yeah, Clearwater Cheryl's awesome. Laura, I don't think your needles would be small enough to create a small enough Rodney for, yeah, for little baby Davy. I know. I have a hard time seeing some of the emojis, but I know what this is. Magnifying glass and an eggplant. I know what that means. Yeah, magnifying glass would definitely be in order. Oh, I'm glad you could sleep, honey. With sunrise dawn. Yes. We mend quickly. Seems like you're doing really well, so I'm so glad. So glad about that. Auntie, Marilyn, I think you're beautiful. I think you being self-conscious about that. I understand, but it's for no reason for me. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet. Crochet cotton thread, goldenrod. Yeah, I've crocheted a lot with cotton. I'm using acrylic for this. I don't know. Like sometimes I for a while I was crocheting a lot with cotton, but I don't know if it doesn't have as much give. I had like sort of like tennis elbow. I was having trouble because I was way too tense, and just all the repetitive motion was giving me a lot of pain, and I've already got, the fibro going on. So I do love me crocheted thread though. I used to make so many doilies. I'm very old fashioned in a lot of ways. Like I love the crochet lace. It's just so gorgeous. I just love it. Miss Sunrise Dawn. I got my Davy doll from Steve the night before last, and have had a fair much fun with him, I bet. Yeah. To make a baby size. Yeah, right, with the magnifying glass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crochet it with a magnifying glass. Totally. Oh, see you later, FXP. Good to see you all. Take care, everyone. I have to get going. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. You were here. Yeah, drink lots of pain meds. Drink lots of water, not drink lots of pain meds. The pain meds always drive me out. Yeah, that is true. For me, at least, too. Denver says, Miss Sunrise Dawn, so glad you're feeling a bit better today. Just keep resting and relaxing. Sleep as much as you can. Yes. Denver's Denver's number one advice. Sleep as much as you can. Yeah, I like sleep. I wish I could do it more. Really. Love it. You won't even need to crochet it. Just a little snip of the thread. Right. Just one little. I love that. And you can like I've got this like starch, like you can stiffen it. Starch. Cause it's gonna need some, yeah, definitely gonna need some stiffener. Especially if it's for Davy. Hey, Cassie Isaac. I'm late, but hey, Al, so good to see you. Nice to see you, Auntie. Thanks for being here, my friends. I have to go. Wish you nothing but the best to all of you. Same here. So So glad you could join us today, Auntie. I missed you. Everybody saying hi to Cassie Isaac. She is a rock star. So good to see you. Cassie's here. Yay. Yes, Auntie, sending good vibes your way. Absolutely. Because you're just that cool, Denver. Exactly. Only I can sleep through Christmas just because. Yeah, just because you can. I couldn't. I had so much to do. Oh, good. Mom and Dad kept. Miss Sunrise Dawn said, Mom and Dad kept the little one last night. Mom just brought her home. Hubby's helping me lots. Oh, good. I bet she's glad to see her mama. Yes, wishing you a speedy recovery. Glad you're on the other side of it. Absolutely. Oh my God, really? Cassie Isaac, I'm headed down to Silver Springs to see the manatees. Oh my God. Take pictures. Yes. Definitely take pictures and put them on Reese's Facebook. She's always talking about manatees. She doesn't look like a manatee. My goodness. Yep. Kelly says, Lori plays, thanks, hoping to be way more active on here. Yes, got lots to say. All right. All right. Yes, and I'm here for it all. I am here for it all. Can't wait. Rhonda said, I slept through Christmas as first year empty nest. Oh yeah, I know how that feels. Yeah, we had it bad, the empty nest thing. The boys moved out a year ago this past August, and we had lost our two rescues not too long before that. And so it was so quiet here. I was very, I realized, yeah, I love Duncan and all, and I was glad to have him here, but it was still lonely and really quiet because he doesn't make much noise. And I really missed it. And so Haley gifted us Apollo for Duncan's birthday last year. And I was just so glad to have him. And then we got Rocky. So they're doing good. Oh, that's okay, honey. Sorry to any that I haven't thanked by name. Vision is just a little blurry. That's normal. Yes, just take care of yourself. Yep, please. Beware of Miss Helicopter. She's got a voice, and damn it, she's going to use it. She sure is. She sure is, and I can't wait. And Kelly, I have, if you don't mind doing that Ask an SP thing, I've got a topic. I'll call you later and see what you think about it. I think this would be the perfect one for you. So we will see what you think. Yes. Take care and don't rush recovery. Thank you, witness. That's good advice. All right, everyone. I got to scoot. Got things to do before I have to leave and go check on the doggies. So I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I know that Austin has both boys have a gig tomorrow night. So I'm gonna try to pop on tomorrow. And I am working on some things. So I'm hoping that in the next week or two, I can get some more content besides morning musings. But I am working on the Ask an SP segment, the series, little series. And I'm up for Asking SP. Yes, thank you. Yeah, and I've got a topic. I hope you like it. I think it's up your alley, and it's not too like dark or intense. So yes, absolutely. Yes, Lara FM. Love you so much, Marilyn. Love you too, honey. Marilyn, let's do a live stream together soon. Yes, you pick the time. I will try to make it happen. Let's do that. Yeah, text me and we'll plan that. So yeah, so I already have some things going on. Some things coming up. So I'm all excited. All right. Oh, thank you, witness. Yeah, I did the first one with Aaron. I think we're going to continue that topic of possibly of Scientology, like what is it? Is it a science? Is it a religion? Is it, well, we know it's a cult, right? So it could be a religion that kind of went to a cult, but we don't like to call it a religion because we don't want to give it any legitimacy, right? But, and they don't really call themselves a religion of faith, but they kind of have to have faith. Yeah. So we're going to dissect that stuff. And I also found, I think it was the Oxford Dictionary uh, definitions of technology. So I want to throw that at him and see what he says about that. So yeah, I think we're going to continue with that. And I've got a topic for Reese. She said she would do it. So yeah, I'm excited about continuing this the work that I started doing with Doug because I miss him a lot and his, please guys, like just keep going, as much as you can. I know it's really sad. It's been hard for me to go back and watch some of his videos because I miss him so much, but he had a lot to say. He really did. And he wasn't afraid to get into the weeds, so to speak, but really, do deep dives. And I learned so much. I learned a lot from him. So, all right, everyone. See you guys later. And we'll be in touch and have a great day. Bye.